Alright, there we go. Got it going. Alright. So the last thing I did was step away for lunch. Alright, so what am I doing here? Going south for stone. Just several more chunks. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Do I think I can get 2 at a time now? Ooh. Let's let's see if we can knock those guys out real quick. There we go. Maybe I can push 2 chunks. Hold on. Yeah, let's try for 2 chunks. So, what we want is from... Here, let's go map view real quick. Well, it's a little more awkward to do it from here, but... From here to here. Let's go down 2. Lined up. Yep. Okay. Now let's run over to the other side. Okay, and then let's just go out for a moment and do this. It's on the north side? Okay. Let's just keep going along here. Ooh, oh, excuse me. It's hard to tell. Right about there, maybe? Okay, hold on. Looks like it's not quite close enough for that. But is that close enough for... Just to make sure it's connected. Okay. Oop. Okay. just to make sure there's no... Oh, okay, so we keep coming down here. Okay, so let's grab you. Go all the way up to here and do... right here. Okay. Okay, so we have... Here, let's turn that off for now. Looks like we're still pulling a good amount of... Wow, we have so much of that in storage. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is going pretty quick, but we don't... Oh yeah. Hold on a second. There was something else I wanted to take a look at over here. Great. Let's just force these out real quick. And then let's go like this. Grab these two. And just put some more there. Okay. Hey, at least we're making some quality. There we go. So that's 4% quality. I'll have to figure out how that works eventually. Yeah, we have more radar over here, so let's add another tag. Just this whole corridor is artillery radar. Okay, how close are we getting? Okay, we are getting pretty close. Delicious 110. Look how dense that is. We're getting there. We're within 3 chunks now. Okay. Okay, so let's do some... Okay, let's check some surroundings. Okay. Let's try and hit those. Okay. How is power running? Power is running fine. We're starting to produce some solar power here. It's great. Okay. not producing solar panels very fast. Oh, that's because I just have this one making it. Well, first of all, we can upgrade that to a 3. Okay. And then we can throw some speed modules in there. Let's just max it out on speed. What was that? Artillery shell damage goes up. Yay, that's good. Okay. Okay, so that's at 3.75, so approximately, what is that, 3/8 of one every second? Okay. Okay, let's see how Vulcanus is doing. Okay. Power. Power is good here. I also wanted to figure out rocket fuel. Where did I put the rocket fuel? Is this an input problem or is it just speed? Looks like it might be a speed. Oh, and I have this just building up to an immense amount. Okay. That might actually be better. What's going on over here? Where are you missing? Over here. Still missing regular speed modules here. And yeah, okay. So there goes some biters. Okay. Alright. Do I think I can push far enough forward to do all of this at once? I'm gonna try. it's just because it's freaking separate. No, no, it's not. It's not separated yet. Okay. Oh, hold on a second. We don't want that there, or that there. Okay. Here they come. Oop. Can I make this inequality? Yes, 10 of inequality. Nope. Nope, can't do that. Okay. Okay, well, now that all that figures that out. With a good amount of space over here, I could turn into yellow and purple signs out here. Purple, definitely. Because I need all that stone for the rails there. More stone over here. Okay. Okay. Ooh, big old copper over there. really do need to find like some like good choke points so I can like cut it off and start supplying it by train. But speaking of train, so there we go. Yes, face up, please. Do I want you to face this way? Let's go this way. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. So that is 36 per second. It's 24 per second. 36. Okay. So this should equal to 60. Okay, great. Well, it should equal out to 60. Hold on. Okay. This one should work out to 108. $72, 36. Okay, so hold on a second. So I can Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, put that there. Take this and put that there and there. Okay. So all of this should equal 168 across. Okay. So let's go from here to here. Here to here. Okay. Now we're going to let's set up some train stuff here. Okay. Actually, let's move those down here to the back. Let's put signals here. And we're going to use a standard train here. Okay, so okay, so we want that, and then we want steel chests. Am I making steel chests? I hope so. Okay. Okay, so we're going to want no, I should be balancing these first, shouldn't I? Because those are going to be balanced among those two, but this one... Yeah, I should be balancing these, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should be doing this. Can you jump that far? You can. Great. Okay. Okay. I should request a stack of. Hold on. Oop. Looks like they made this easy. Should I rely on solid fuel? Hold on. Rocket fuel acceleration and top speed is 180 and 115. Let's use rocket fuel. I probably have that in the network. Okay. Let's just double check. I have it in storage. I don't have it in the network. All right. Oops. Right here. Okay. All right. Hopefully that'll add some. And then we're going to bring it all the way out to here and then all the way back in. Okay. Yeah, force my way through that. All the way over to here. Okay, so we're gonna put a station over here. Call this zone import. Okay. Okay. Export. All right. I could add one more to this, couldn't I? Nah, it's fine. Okay. Inaccessible. Ah, I see. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Empty cargo, full cargo. Yep. Okay. All right. All right. Now, real quick. Request 1, 2, 3 stacks. Okay. Okay. Give me some of those. Okay. And we're going to go over here and we're going to. Okay. Interesting. Okay. 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 So now we're gonna have 260 belts over here. Alright, let's 6,000, 6,000. Kinda wanna get the bomb. The bomb would be really nice to have. Let's go with you. You. Okay. Go 20 to 30. Okay, let's add the bomb after this. Okay, we'll worry about all this later. So, we have this bringing stone over here. Let's cut this out. Now. Okay. We want to make yellow, purple, no, is it purple science? Purple science. Great. So what we need is do I not have any assemblers on me? Oh, I just can't see them. Okay. We're gonna have you make purple science. And how much am I making over here? Let's upgrade all this. And your component parts going in. Okay, there's gray. There's blue. Okay. Base it off the speed of the red one. Okay. Produces at approximately 2.5. Okay. We'll assume 2.5. Takes 14 machines. Okay. Now, I can use productivity or I can use speed. Let's I can throw speed into beacons, so let's max out on productivity here. Well, 19. You know what? I have another idea real quick. So we're also going to need so we're going to need the red module, the electric furnace, and the railway. I also have this on Vulcanus, so let's see. Purple, purple. Where did I put purple? Over here. Okay, so this is what I'm doing for purple. All of this to make purple. And that is 14 of them. Okay. Furnaces over here. Wait. That produces 14 at 1.5. Okay, but we're aiming for 2.5, which is also 14, I believe. Okay. So it's doing fine. It's doing fine. Okay. The ratios would be the same. So we'll need steel and rods at least. Okay. If we assume, what can I put productivity in? Can't put productivity into you, or you, and probably not you. No. I can here, and I can here. So let's max out productivity in these, and then let's go ahead and assume we're maxing productivity in that as well. So just to match this, I need at least 19 of them. These aren't going to be, these consume slow enough to where none of these are going to, although that's 5. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit more than 5. Or, hold on. Oh, I did something like this before, didn't I? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a bit awkward, but I did get it to fit. It's a possibility. Okay. It's right there. right there. Right. Hold on a second. Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's see. So this would have to be slightly faster. So if I put one here, and here, okay, and then we can just oh, do I actually need power to get this? Okay, hold on a second. Okay. 0.6. I would only need 2 setups like this to fully max out the per second like this. Okay, that's interesting, and that's good for me. That would actually be quite good for me. Okay. Okay. In fact, that's producing enough to where I think I could cut some out. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay, so if I'm working on the basis of 3, then I could do this. Okay, that's interesting. Now we're back to producing 3. Why? 1.86. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. So we have this here, making that. This is producing 15.5 now. Okay. So at this point, it is producing 1.4. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. Now let's do all of this. Two of these would produce enough. Okay. That produces way more rails than needed. Like an obscene number of rails, actually. You know what? I wonder if I should drop this. Hold on. So that produces about 1. I can't use production. What I can do, though, is drop this speed using this. Okay, let's wait for a moment. Turret ran out of ammo. Still just producing a ton of... How are my turrets? Ah, wonderful. I think we should flex this portion down first. Yeah, probably that portion first. So it looks like it's gonna narrow out here, and I can... Maybe a little past... Ooh. Good resources showing up down there. Okay. So, okay. That produces only a half of a rail more than necessary. Okay. So this one produces, yes. Excellent. And this one, excellent. So if I double that, okay, great. That is great. Okay. So we will want to, okay. So to double this, we need at least double this, okay? So if we assume we have how much output? So we need a belt coming in and a belt going out. Yeah, because we have the rails coming in from there, we need modules. And okay, so inbound, inbound, outbound, somewhere like that. Okay. So this needs 6. So we're going to need about 12, 13. This is almost at 13. I can accept the loss. However, I would have to bring it up to here for it to really make sense. Okay, and then you need steel and stone. You need a lot of steel and a lot of stone. Just 6 on each side. Okay. 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 But now that is much faster because it's in range of the beacons, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. I can use circuits to control this. Yeah, how much do you need to start? Okay, you just need 1 rail to start. Okay, so what's the insertion limit? 5? Wow. Okay, so... Okay, I know what to do here. Give me that. Yep. I'll have you go drop into here and here. Yeah. Yeah. Now it's outside of range. But it is producing an excessive amount of rods. An excessive amount. There's probably a good way I can... I'll worry about that in a moment. So we need steel. Okay, so how much steel do we need at the moment? So steel, we need 12.36 units. You are producing 1.45. Okay. Six. Let's put you here. put you there. Grab you. Oop, grab you. Great. Now how much is this producing? This is producing far more steel than it needs now. Excellent. So let's cut you out. How about you now? Still more steel than you need. Great. A little more steel than you need. That might be fine, because you also need steel. Okay, so that could be fine. Okay. So we'll take this. Have this going right here. Yes. Okay. Now, you also need stone. The stone itself will flow right through into two. Yep. Okay. That'll be more than enough. It might actually be better for me to put this over on this side, maybe? To flip it? Because you also need bricks. And you need modules. So let's see how many... We need at least 0.79. So we need approximately... Okay. Steel, red circuits. Okay. So let's grab this. Put it over on this side. And then we're going to... Hold on. We want it to go from here. About... Okay. Then we can figure out the routing for that later. So... Looks like it might be enough. Let's control... Okay, so we're going to have... Okay, so we need a little bit more and we need a little more steel. Okay. So let's switch... If I move this down, actually... Oh... It's okay though, right? It's an immense amount of rods. But it'll be fine. And we do the same thing over here. Okay. That's still not enough steel, huh? Okay. Okay. If that's not enough steel, we're going to take this off and put this here. Okay, now we have enough steel. Okay. Now over here. Let's just pop one in here. That produces just enough. What if I were to max this out? Interesting, interesting. And then you would also need an immense amount of bricks. Okay. It's almost enough. It's almost enough for both of them, actually. But now it's not enough steel again. Okay. Let's take a productivity out of you. And a productivity out of you. Does that give me enough speed again? Not quite. Let's take another one out. Almost, almost. I think I'd be better off adding speed. Okay. Hold on. Let's step off to the right here for a moment. Okay. Okay. Now let's see if this has enough speed. Okay. Okay. Slightly more steel than I would like, but I think I'll have to make do. Oh, there's this. So. Okay, so let's... Okay. Now let's go over here. So you're going to need stone, stone, stone. How? Okay, we need bricks. We can make them in this. Okay. So you're going to need 5 stones in... Okay. Okay, so we need... Hold on. Don't trash unrequested. I need some stone. Okay. I also need... Where is it? Give me a stack of that for a moment. How much am I gonna need? 0.79, 0.8. So at the moment I need 10 of these. Okay. Which have their own requirements for... Man, this takes up a lot of space. Okay. Okay, so if I were to fill those both with speed, I get 1.25. Okay. Takes 4. Okay. So if I assume that it's coming up through here, coming out here, then we would have can that swing fast enough for this? Maybe 3? Yeah, that should swing fast enough. So we would basically do this, 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 but we'd have to bulk. Well, no, we don't have to bulk because it's only going to produce 1.25. Okay. Now, since we have empty spots, fill it with some efficiency. Now, the steel is going to need the bulk in. And then it's a question of the output, which is going to be pretty slow, so we can do this. Okay. So we can basically do that for both of them. Okay, so then we go all of it. Ooh, we don't want it too close to the speed over here because that's going to throw stuff off, isn't it? Let's say I put it right about... put it right. I can put it one more over, or I can just leave it there and bring this in. Let's move it one over. Maybe two over? Let's see if that works. Hold on. Yep, that affects the speed. But quite a bit, actually. Wait, really? Is that enough? Hold on. So that produces exactly... Hold on. Okay. Two of these produces 3.5. Now, okay. Oh, God. Stupid. Okay. Let's move it over one. Right about here. Okay, so now it's not affected by it. Well, that's fine, since this is input. Okay, that goes there. Okay. Now we need a module switch. Okay. So as is, we need about 10 of these. If I were to do this, I get it down to 5. I think it's down to about 5. Is that enough, though? Let's see. 0.286. Hold on. Let's cut this and bring it over. I don't know. Here? Because if I do this, okay, I have an idea for this. So we are going to, first of all, look this up. Okay, so we have an idea of where to put this one. Either way, it's not going to be happy, so we're going to put you here. And here. Okay. So that doesn't have enough power anymore. Hold on a second. Right about there. Okay, now let's do some quick calculations. Now, there we go. Now I see I'm not producing enough. Okay. Okay. So if we get rid of this, I need to produce at least 2 more of these. Okay, so grab that, that. Just a slight fraction more. Okay, great. Now we would have to bring in. Okay. 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 So let's cut you, you, and you. Okay. Let's put you there. Output. Output. Input somewhere around here. Input somewhere around here. Okay. Okay. So now we need to produce one. Hold on. Now we need at least. Hold on. Should I leave the power in now? No, not yet. Not yet. Oh man, what time is it? It's getting. Oh, it's. I've been at this for about half hour. I'll keep working on this design later. So, thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.